Welcome to my lounge, it's groovy. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. My name is Dale, mashed potato. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. Welcome to my lounge, it's groovy. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. My name is Dale, mashed potato. Welcome to my groovy psychic lounge. Howdy doody doo, Virgos. It's me, Dale Mashed Potato. I'm the Groovy Cleveland Psychic. Welcome to my Groovy Psychic Lounge. Let's see, what do I have happening here today? I've got a lovely bouquet of flowers. Just so beautiful, and like, I feel like they just like give a lot of like energy to this lounge. Like, I feel like it brings a lot of life into the lounge. Whereas like, I also have a symbol of death here, and like, so the fish skeleton is like a symbol of death, and this is like a symbol of rebirth. And then I also have some ripening bananas here, which represents ripening and like decay. But I'm gonna use those bananas in a smoothie, protein smoothie, to help me nourish my body off of the death of the banana. And then this is a fiber optics lamp that has no batteries that I won from Dave & Buster's. Okay, welcome. I'm going to give you a reading today with Pokemon cards and other cards, Virgo, to let you know what's happening for the month of November for your sign. This is a general reading. Okay. So I like to start by getting a Pokemon card to tell me what energy the Virgo is entering the month with. You're coming into this month with this energy, Virgos. Okay. It's coming with you, maybe. Lingering. I need a Pokemon card. There's one. Pillow Swine. All right. This is... I feel like I get this card a lot. And I have this many cards, but I just feel like I see this one a lot. And that speaks to me that like maybe we're on a grander scale, going through a time where we're not really being fazed by anything. This guy can walk on ice and not even slip, basically. So it doesn't even matter if things are slippery. This guy's still holding solid ground, and that's you, Virgo. It's like it's gotten to the point where there's ice on the ground and you're just like, okay. Yeah. Virgos, you're not bothered. You're not bothered. You're not fazed. You can walk on icy ground. No big deal. You're a pillow swine. You are the mammoth pig. You're a swine Pokemon. Yeah. It's okay. You're okay. You're cool. Okay. Ground may be a little bit icy, but you just chug along. Let's get some cards to represent what's happening during the month. Take 3 cards for Virgo. Uno, dos, tres leches. You also got Centaur Peacemaker. Please accept this offering. I sincerely hope to leave my mace at my side. So this card is a centaur who is offering peace, but also reminding you that they have a mace. So maybe the icy ground, it's like you're making peace with whatever this icy ground is, whatever obstacle you're coming in with. You're making peace with it, but you're also like, I have a mace. I really hope I don't have to use it. Okay. You also got Nido Rhino. Nido Rhino looks like a mace. And it says, it is easily angered by swinging its well-developed horn wildly. It can even punch through diamond. So you also have diamond horns. And you're like, it says, if I get angry, I can punch through diamond. So it's like, don't get me angry. Okay, Virgo. We get it. And you got succumb to temptation, restraint is for the meek. So there's a temptation this month, excuse me, that you're going to encounter, Virgo. That's exciting. That's exciting. Well, clearly you don't want things to disturb you. And perhaps it's because you're ready to take a leap and succumb to temptation and do something different, and you don't want any judgment about it. Let's get some clarifying cards. You just don't want any trouble with this. You're like, I'm about to succumb to temptation. Druid of the Cowl. The wild tangle of the cowl provides sanctuary to life that watched the first buildings rise. You're being a little wild. You're being a little wild, I think. These two cards look alike. You're like, I'm trying to make peace with you, and then you're like representing the wild or something. Okay, Virgo. You also got Corey Graves. This guy's a wrestler who became an announcer. Which tells me it's like you are not interested in fighting at this time. It reconfirms that. You're more interested in speaking. There's a very making peace energy. And then in terms of succumbing to temptation, you got active treason, Virgo. She learned a tragic lesson that day. Even the purest can be corrupted when their heart's emotions are twisted. Act of treason. You're succumbing to temptation and engaging in an act of treason. So it's like you're going to do something. You're tempted to do something this month that is against your that you wouldn't normally do. Okay. Good question. So my question here is, are we seeing this because you're encouraged to do something you wouldn't do, or to remind you not to do that thing? Because it's, again, the purest can be corrupted when the heart's emotions are twisted. Like, are you saying not to get your heart twisted? Let's see if the cards have anything else to say about this. 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. 3 Pokemon cards. Okay. Succumbing to temptation. Pokemon card. You got Slowpoke. Its long tail often breaks off. It doesn't really feel pain, though, and the tail grows back, so Slowpoke isn't bothered. Vanilla Ice. Born of an icicle, this Pokemon uses its frosty breath to make ice crystals, causing snow to fall. Farfetch'd. It always walks about with a plant stalk clamped in its beak. The stalk is used for building its nest. So should you succumb to temptation, or should you not succumb to temptation? And this is the 3 cards I got. This kind of card is, these guys are not succumbing to temptation. The Slowpoke, its tail breaks off and its tail grows back, and so it's not bothered. You know, that's not really saying anything about succumbing to temptation. That's kind of being like, there's a temptation probably to get upset, but it won't. And then Vanillite, it uses its frosty breath to make snow. This just gives me an impression of somebody who's like minding their own business. It says born of an icicle, but it causes snow to fall. It could be making icicles, but it doesn't. And then Farfetch'd always walks around with a plant stalk in its beak to use for building its nest. It's very steady. focused Pokemon that isn't easily deterred. So basically what this is saying is it's telling me saying to resist the temptation to use the mace, to wield your diamond horns. It's like you are kind of done with that. You've moved into new territory of being the announcer, and it's a lot more pleasant. It's a lot more enjoyable, and look at these cards. You're more in this frame of mind. You are not in this frame of mind this month, Virgo. Look at like the color. Just look at the energies vibing off of the cards. You're in this one this month. You're just not here anymore. Okay? Awesome. Let's get a final card to represent the energy you end up leaving the month with. You exit the month with this energy. Virgos exit the month of November with this card. Beautiful. Shield Mare. So it is another Pokemon, or it is another magic card, you know, but it almost looks like more like a Pokemon card. It's a Shield Mare. Sounds like a Pokemon. And this says when it passes, order defeats chaos. So basically, you're resisting chaos. You're being a little more ordered this month, Virgo. La-ti-da. That's the message. That's the message, which is not unusual for Virgo. Maybe kind of a little run-of-the-mill that you're being ordered. But that's the message we got for you from the Pokemon card, from the Magic cards, and a WWE card. All right. Hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll be here next month. Hope to see you here in my Groovy Psychic Lounge. I'm Dale Mashed Potato. Bye-bye.